The following is intended for mature audiences only. Discretion is advised.
Pillow fight, pillow fight.
This is so fun.
Pillow fighting.
Why is it so fun?
Pillow fight.
Hey, it's me, Yamini, and you're listening to Pillow Fight. If you want more of us, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at PillowFightPod. If you love us, leave us a review in the Apple Podcast app or wherever you listen to podcasts. We've got an amazing episode in store for you, so buckle up. Thanks so much for listening.
Pillow fight, pillow fight.
Is yours made of
And
goose?
we got feathers flying everywhere.
Mine's made of goose.
Pillow fight, pillow fight.
This is so fun.
Pillow fighting.
Why is it so fun?
Pillow fight.
On today's episode, I'm joined by Maggie Winters. Maggie is a Chicago Fried comedian and veteran of the city's comedy scene. She was named one of Time Out Chicago's Women of the Year and has been featured in Vulture, BuzzFeed, and more. You can find more of her on Twitter and Instagram at Saggy Splinters. On this episode, we catch up on celebrity couples, discuss our addictions to social media, and prank our friends.
Fuck. Marry? Kill. Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay, so for Fuck, Marry, Kill, I went with a little bit just kind of state of the union on celebrity couples.
Gorgeous.
So the first one is that in a recent interview, George Clooney admitted that he's so embarrassed of his performance in the 1997 film Batman and Robin that he won't let his wife Amal watch it. He wants his wife to have some respect for him, he says. Number two, on a recent episode of Nicole Byer's podcast, Meghan Trainor revealed that she and her husband, Daryl Sabara, have two side-by-side toilets in their bathroom. Why? They have to pee at the same time a lot of the time, but they've only pooped together twice. She said that he has bad poops, so she doesn't want to poop with him, but she's proud of her own poops. I understand that. Number three, rumors are swirling about the status of Kim and Kanye's relationship. They were recently seen leaving Nobu in the same car after dining together. Kim wore a wedding-like dress to the Donda release party, but also maybe they unfollowed each other on Instagram. Who really knows? But people are confused. So yeah, fuck, marry, kill. Amal Clooney can't watch Batman. Meghan Trainor has tandem toilets, and Kim and Kanye are confusing. What would you do?
Okay, off the bat, I think I'm going to marry the George Clooney one because it's like a feminist twist. It's like I'm so embarrassed. I don't want my wife to watch it. What's his wife's name?
Amal.
Amal. Okay, she's like a gorgeous genius too, right? She's a scientist.
She's an attorney, I think.
That's embarrassing me. I'm like, George Clooney's wife, what's her name? Like, Jesus.
Maggie Winters is canceled.
For not knowing a wife. No, I should know. I just love that he's like, I don't want my wife to watch it. I'm gonna marry that. That's gorgeous to me. And I also just want to be in their world. They just seem perfect. I mean, kill their rich asses, but let me in there first. Now the other two are both kind of fucked in their own way. So that's why but I think unfortunately I do have to fuck the Kim and Kanye leaving Nobu because I think it just kind of has a twisted dark energy and maybe it'll be like, a pleasurable fun time.
I've never heard of anything involving Kim and Kanye being a pleasurable fun time. Like the two of them together.
The headline though.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's definitely dark. And it would be one of those things like I think it's like you walk in, there's a lot of people involved, you don't know who's touching you. You're kind of I've never been in this kind of situation, but this is what I'm picturing.
This sounds like a lot of TV shows have like sex party scenes, and I'm like, do those happen in real life like that? Like the way that they happen on TV? Yeah, that's what that sounds like.
That's what the headline sounds like to me, a sex party that I've never known anyone to go to.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna kill Meghan Trainor and her husband. I actually don't know his name, so now feminist twist, I don't know the husband's name. I know he was in Spy Kids.
Yeah, his name is Daryl Sabara, which sounds like a really good restaurant name.
Yeah.
Like
it's like a fancy Sbarro.
Yeah, I think that's what I think. Oops.
It's not just a Samaro, it's a Daryl Samaro. She's like, my husband's poops aren't enjoyable. It's like, whose poops would be good to sit next to? Is my question. Whose poops would you ever enjoy someone else's poops? Like, I don't understand that. Like, what her thought process is.
See, I don't think I would ever enjoy someone else's poop, but I can appreciate that pooping with someone as part of a life together, you know? But here's the thing is, what I don't understand is if the need for the toilet was that they have to pee at the same time, you're so rich. Why don't you just get another bathroom in your home, you know? That's
you could probably build stalls in that one bathroom.
Yes, in your own bathroom. You could have like one toilet on each side of the thing. Like there's a bathtub on one end, like a shower on the other end, 2 sinks, like you have your own sides. But they decided to be like really right next to each other with their toilets. But honestly, I would marry that just because if they can do that, they're so stable, you know?
You're absolutely right. But it's pooping to me is like such like, I'm always like in the zone. Like I don't want someone else there.
I just feel like I poop so much that it's like we need to normalize it being like a normal part of my life where like someone is kind of like just doing it with me and we're just catching up on, you know, what we on Twitter while we're pooping on the toilet.
Taking any like weirdness out of it for you. Just like, poop is like a cough. I'm gonna do it a lot.
And I think that like the fact that the two of them feel comfortable pooping together, that touches my heart because I like pooping is such a huge part of my life. And I've had so many people that are close to me who are still grossed out by it. And it hurts.
IBS queen, right?
Yeah. So I think that I would marry that. I would fuck the Amal Clooney can't watch Batman situation because there's like, you know, there's mystery there. It's like, like when you're a fucking situation, you want to know all the best of someone and none of the worst of them. I feel like, and so not like you wouldn't get the ick after not watching the movie that's bad. So you could keep having the fun. And also they're both really hot. And I think in this arrangement, I would want to fuck that situation. I would happily not watch Batman and Robin with Amal and George. So. And then I would fuck the Kim and Kanye thing just because I know they have 4 kids, so it's tricky, but like this is so messy to me. She needs to act like he's dead. Like that's what is people talk about Kanye versus Taylor Swift. Listen, I am a Kim Kardashian truther in the scheme of this. Okay. I think that she has been put at the center of too many unnecessary things because of like Kanye's mess. And I think that she needs to act like he's dead and just like the kids get him when the kids get him. And like she needs to pretend like he never existed.
This is opening my eyes when you said it's a mess. I'm like, oh, I'm attracted to a mess. Like that makes sense. But also you're right. I want to hate the Kardashians, but I just have a little bit of love for them, even though they're all fucking insane. I'm still always like, they make me laugh.
You know, I think that like the Kardashians get all collectively all the shit that like everyone like them should get, and they just take it all.
Yes.
I think they take it all in stride. Like they're not, I feel like they like know that all that stuff is valid. They're not like, oh no, like you're mad at me for having a birthday party during a pandemic. They're like, okay, you're mad at me for having a birthday party during a pandemic. And you gotta respect that.
They're like, we're still having it, but bye. Like, look at the photos. And I'm like, yeah, I am gonna look at the photos.
Yeah.
So
and Kim personally is my favorite of them all. Just I don't know what it is. I think she makes very comfortable underwear, and I love that about her.
Is that Skims?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kim, if you're listening, send some Skims.
Kim. Okay, after watching Kim Kardashian on Paris Hilton's cooking show, have you seen that?
No, that is on my list. I'm gonna up it after this.
But after watching Kim Kardashian's episode of the Paris Hilton cooking show, I was like, I want to marry Kim Kardashian and have her be the mother of my children because she seems like the best mom ever.
Yes. Yeah.
This is Kim separately, and this headline is Kim and Kanye. I think Kim needs to pretend he's dead and find someone really boring and stable.
Wasn't she dating? Like, didn't they say she was dating someone between like them announcing their divorce?
I don't know if she was, but he was dating Bradley Cooper's ex.
Jeffree Star.
Bradley
Cooper.
I forgot about that.
That was an insane day. That was a fun day.
That's like two of the most chaotic people in the world together.
I have never watched a single Jeffree Star video, but I just know that, like, I just know from clips on TikTok and stuff, like, chaos.
He is really the most evil force on the planet. I think that fucking a mess is totally respectable. I think that marrying a mess, that's where it gets questionable. And you know what? Kim and Kanye did marry the mess by being together, and now it's continuing to be together. And I say, let's not do that anymore. You know, Nobu's great, but they can go to their separate reservations.
Okay, you live in LA, and I'm over here like, what is Nobu?
Nobu is a sushi restaurant off in there's multiple locations, but like the celeb spotting Nobu location is in Malibu.
Wow, and it's good, or is it just fancy?
It's quite good. Okay, but it is fancy. I had it like 1 year for my dad's birthday or something like that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, like for normal people, it's like a special occasion dinner. And for celebrities, it's like, yeah, let's go to Nobu and like get black cod miso and just like,
oh, let's have a chill night and go to Nobu.
It's like Kim and Kanye were hanging out at In-N-Out.
They were at Portillo's chilling.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
I am tired of Kim and Kanye. This is also the thing is I feel like when they first got together, I was really pro it. I thought it was great. I thought they were like making each other less crazy.
Yes, yeah.
At the time. And, you know, I love to see it. But now it's just blown up into total craziness.
I agree with you, though. I watched the show, and remember they were like friends, and he would like come on the show, and she'd be like, this is my good friend Kanye. And then when they got together, and obviously I'm from Chicago, so I have like, you know, there was a time when we really celebrated Kanye, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. This is cool for Chicago. And now it's like, oh, they created a demon that is that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's something sinister about the two of them.
Yes.
But I was really rooting for them at the beginning. And so it feels like now I feel like they've already tired me out. I've done all this emotional energy investing in them and getting let down by them. And I need them just for me alone to stop.
Yes. This is a PSA to Kim and Kanye. Take a break. We need a break.
Send me some underwear and take a break.
We have one more. We have rule threes. We're gonna think of one more thing for you, girl.
Pass the bar exam.
Yeah.
She keeps not passing
pass the bar exam. Oh yeah, I watched that clip where she like checked it online. She was like, "Oh, I didn't pass."
Yeah.
It was like ultimately like very relatable. Like I was like, "Oh fuck."
Kim Kardashian saw George Clooney's wife and said, "I want to be her." I think she's a lawyer.
Yes.
I think she's a lawyer.
Good for her. I think she's a scientist. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
She has like a hot scientist vibe. She has like a woman in STEM energy.
Yes.
But I don't think she is, you know?
All right.
Like this, like, yeah, I wear a lab coat. That kind of like.
Yes, I wear a lab coat.
So yes, okay, when I fuck Amal and George not watching Batman and Robin, I will make her wear a lab coat just so she can take it off.
So you're fucking the headline I'm ultimately marrying, which is huge for me. Before or after we get married?
I'll do before, you know, I don't want to step on your toes.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
I think that like we have something good here and I don't want to ruin that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wish you guys all the happiness in the world.
We're wearing lab coats at the wedding.
All the bridesmaids get like an inscribed lab coat.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Would you rather, would you rather, would you rather? Let's play a game of Would You Rather.
Okay, So last week, there was a huge shutdown across all Facebook-owned social media platforms. For several hours on Monday, October 4th, Instagram and Facebook were not accessible. The crash spurred tons of conversations about internet safety, memes about Mark Zuckerberg, and just a lot of little chatter. But I want to know if you would rather have to give up social media forever or like get to be on social media, whatever, but you would have to give up the ability to see like 3 of your closest friends in person ever again.
Oh, oh well, no, I have to give up social media, which sucks because this is the thing. I would love to give up social media because my mental health would be through the roof good. I would be thriving. And then I'm seeing my closest friends are having a blast. It would suck because I'm on it every day, all day. So I would have to, come up with new hobbies, but yeah, that one's an easy one for me. I can't. 3 of my closest friends, so they die to me. Do I see them on social media?
Yeah, you would see them on social media.
Oh, that's even
that's
better.
Like your only way of communicating with them now is like you can FaceTime, you can Zoom, but you can't give them a hug.
No. I gotta,
I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I think that like social media would be great if all you saw was just like if it was like Facebook in 2012.
Yes. Yes.
And you just posted like a dump of all your pictures with your friends and like everyone could go through it and be like, how fun. And they weren't like filtered or edited. They were just like dumb random pictures. And then you just posted status updates on random shit.
Yes. Yeah.
I have now like post college, I have friends like all over, and I have a close friend that's in NorCal and another close friend that's here in LA. And so we all met up in Berkeley a few weeks ago. And then the friend came down here last weekend and we started a shared photo album where we just like have been dumping all the pictures.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is what social media should be.
Yes.
It's just like, I want to keep up with other people in a way that like, we don't have to constantly be updating each other about everything all the time. But I don't want it to be like your one photo of you like posing on a rock every month. That's not.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It was so much more fun when I would do like my album. I'd be like the weekend and it would just be like goofy ass pictures in an alley and everyone looks like the age they are. And now I'm like looking at 15-year-olds and I'm like, this is a 15-year-old. This isn't a 26-year-old. Like, no, it's scary now. It's really scary
now. I remember in high school, I would just have like giant albums and it'd just be like everyone being like,
yeah, yes. Were you a theater kid? Were you in theater?
I was a theater.
Same. Yeah. That's what all my albums were like. Us in our costumes, like, tech rehearsal.
Us in our costumes, like backstage, just like fucking around.
Yes.
I had so many pictures like that.
And we thought they were so funny, and we post them and be like, "This is good. This is." And you didn't care about like getting likes even. Like you just were posting them to be like, "Look at this. Look at my amazing time."
Exactly. And I remember the first time I got 100 likes and something, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
100 people liked that? That was crazy. That was crazy. I just wanted it to have like, I loved it when it would say, and 4 others.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, who are the 4 others?
4 others, and take a guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think that like, you know how Instagram is like taking likes away and stuff like that? I don't think that's doing anything though, because I've never really looked at the number of likes like on other people's things compared to my own.
Yeah. What
I do look at though is like what's going on in this photo and do I feel personally upset by it? And that's not going to change with likes or no likes.
No. I should have the option to black out your photo on my feed. That's what I need. I'm like, I don't want to see, and I guess you could just unfollow the person, but no, it's different. I need to be like, this photo, just hide it from me for a couple months. This person having an amazing time, I need to hide it.
Mm-hmm. I've been muting a lot of people, and I was talking recently with my roommate about the decorum surrounding unfollowing people on Instagram.
Yes.
And how to do it in the most polite way, because sometimes you do it not because you dislike the person or anything, but like sometimes I see someone who I haven't talked to since freshman year of high school and it's like, why am I still following you? I feel like weird.
Yes.
Still following you, especially when you have like this tiny Instagram. You're not like a public figure.
Right.
But I don't want you to take offense to it when I unfollow you, because personally, if
please
someone
don't unfollow
me,
please.
I'm not
I'm kidding. I'm
following
kidding.
you.
Please don't unfollow. You take out your phone, unfollow. I'm like, good idea.
But I don't know. It's like a weird thing because when people unfollow me who I don't follow, I'm like, whatever, who cares? But
I
when
literally
people unfollow me,
tweeted about this the other day. I like saw that this guy that I don't talk to, never interact with, barely ever did, unfollowed me, and I was like, "What? This motherfucker!" I was like pissed off, and I was like, "I don't. Why would I care? And I don't care about him."
Yeah,
it's so stupid.
but it's just like makes us feel so like you don't want to keep up with my life. Why not? Like,
I'm not interesting to you.
Yeah. You don't love all my posts like all the time. You're not like waiting with bated breath to see what I have to say.
You don't love my front-facing characters I post every other day. Fuck you.
I think it's a weird world out there.
Yes.
But everyone was on Twitter being like Instagram is down. But I go on Instagram being like Twitter is down. Like I don't really like to sit and scroll on Instagram. It makes me like really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I like to check in on my certain people. No, that's not true. I'm a scroller. I'm just scrolling for days. And then
that's me on Twitter.
But then I reached the point, like, so on Instagram, if you like scroll through everything, they'll like start suggesting posts to you.
Yes.
And then I hate that. And then I'm like, who is this person? I don't follow them. And then I'm like, oh, I've reached the limit.
My friend recently showed me her Instagram shopping page, and it was like all sorts of fun little stuff. And then I was going on my Instagram shopping page, and it was like I was kind of getting a little bit insecure about what Instagram thinks I am.
Why? What did it say?
Like I'm getting ads for this. Which to all the listeners,
what the absolute fuck?
For all the
whose
listeners,
family is that?
I don't know. This is Smockingbird clothing. School supplies, smocked ladies dress, $70. I don't know who is paying $7 is like $60 too much for this dress. It's like a dress. It's all plaid. It looks like a nightgown.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It started as an April Fool's joke.
Their company?
Look, is this a joke? Someone asks.
But we do sell and gives Halloween costumes. And okay. That's a little better then. Yeah, that is at least a little comedy. A little. They're saying, Wait, I just opened mine and and it shows this necklace.
What does it say?
Don't be a cunt.
Okay, that's a lesson that everyone should know.
Honestly, that's a pretty on brand, but then there's a lot of stuff in here that looks absolutely horrible. That's I didn't know about that page.
There's some things here that are just like memes, but they're paid. Like, I'm like, why am I paying for a meme? Okay, also, why am I getting an ad for this t-shirt, $55 of this on this random man?
What the?
Like, that's
Instagram, something's up.
Yeah, so I don't like what they show me for shopping, so it's kind of upsetting.
Don't be a cunt, Instagram.
Yeah. Take your own advice.
Yeah. That little family photo really killed me. That was good.
When I found out it was April Fool's joke, I was like, oh, okay. Whew. Those were like, I homeschool all my children, and I don't give them anything that has been processed in a factory, and we
anti-vax vibes majorly. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for the second Would You Rather, Adele has been dropping hints about her new album release. I think we're all really excited because we know that Adele writes her best music after messy shit happens in her life.
Yes.
And messy shit has happened. I wonder what her music would be like if her life was just like so happy. I don't know. But I want to know if you would rather have like Adele level success in whatever your chosen field is, but constantly be having like personal trials and tribulations, or have no success professionally at all. Like you cannot catch a break, but things in your personal life are pretty chill and good.
Oh my God.
This is a hard one for me, honestly.
Yeah, this is really hard because
I'd be half a person either way.
Yes, you and I are both in comedy, and I feel like I'm like, oh God, that is like Ooh. Part of me. Okay, so your life is chill. It's not like amazing.
It's great. It's good. I wouldn't say
I'm happy.
You're happy. You're happy.
God, I feel like a sick, twisted bitch because there's a little part of me that's like, just go for the comedy dreams.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. And deal with your shit, because also as comedians, it's like whenever we have shit, it like pushes our comedy.
Yeah. I just think like I wouldn't be able to actually feel, I might be happy in my sort of interpersonal relations or whatever, but I think that I would feel like such a loser and like hate myself, which would mean that whatever happiness I did have was like not really worth it.
I love that the question is like, would you rather be happy or have a job? And we're like, we would love to have a job.
Well, not like any job. You know? Like, this is like, if I was like working in finance, I would not choose that.
There is someone out there who is like, finance is my passion.
Yeah, there are many people out there. I went to college with a lot of them. I went to college with a ton of people who are currently working from like 4 a.m. to like 10 p.m. every single night. And then they go crazy on the weekends and they have all this money but nowhere to spend, nothing to do with it because they are always at work, even on Saturdays. I just don't understand. I just do not understand.
That's not it.
And they think they're making more money, but if you really boil it down to like dollars per hour, they're not making more money. They're just working more hours.
And that's insane. That's like, what's the point of life then?
Mm-hmm. Not something I can really ever imagine myself.
Never.
Doing,
yeah. Would rather scrape pennies. Like, no, that's not true. I'm like, I'd rather be, no. I want to be content, please.
Of those kind of jobs, like those money related jobs, the thing I would most want to do is like consulting, where they like send me somewhere and I go to like Oklahoma every week and I like play around and I'm like, how fun. Like I do these little projects. Like that, I could get into that. Like a Pete Buttigieg consulting sort of vibe.
Oh, nice. Yes. I could definitely do like event planning, kind of, where I'm always like, every weekend I have an event that I can't come to your wedding because I have an event I planned. Sorry. And maybe it is your wedding. I don't know. Maybe you hired me. My best friends are event planners and they're always like, every weekend. I'm like, that is insane.
It sounds like really fun, but also horrible.
Yes.
I did a lot of research about Mandy Weiss, who is the Kardashians' party planner and other celebrities' party planners.
Oh.
And she has done like a lot of big celebrity weddings and things like that. But I'm just imagining her life. Like, what does she see? Probably crazy shit.
She probably has to like, the requests I bet she gets are just like beyond. Like they're probably like, get an elephant. And she's like, oh, I guess that's probably easier. That's like my broke ass is like, what would be the craziest thing? An elephant.
Yeah. Let's get a rocket ship and fly to space.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Not to sound crazy, I could totally see you being a crypto god in another life.
No, thank you so much. That would be huge for me. Because I don't know anything about crypto, but I think if I actually put my brain to it, I could do it.
See, one of my friends who works in finance texted me recently and she was like, you could be making so much money off of selling NFTs of your tweets. Like, can we set up a call and I can talk you through how to do it? And I was like, oh my God, this is so overwhelming and it hasn't even happened.
Yes, NFTs are, I don't understand. Someone just wants
I don't get it.
They own the picture. They don't own the tweet. They own the photo of the tweet.
Yeah, but like anyone can go and screenshot it.
Yes.
And post it anywhere.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it at all, but
if I can make money, I'll do it.
People make big money off of this shit, so
Jesus,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works though.
Let's get our shit sold. Someone buys like my horrible tweet that's like, I don't know. I can't even think of one.
What if someone buys like the tweet that gets you canceled?
I hope I don't have any tweets that get me canceled, but you never know.
You really never know. I go through every single year and look at all my tweets from before and be like, let's hold up 2013 to the lens of 2021 and see what's still good.
You're right. You're right. There's things that you probably didn't think would ever get you, but then you're like, oh yeah, this is actually sensitive.
Because people really come after something that people said at 15 that was like at the time, funny, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
So, because, you know, we don't know how things are going to age. I think personally, it's not going to age well for us to be like, I only really want to date. I'm not interested in dating Gemini men. To me, it sounds a little too much like, yeah, like I'm not really interested in dating Asian men.
Yes.
They can't change that.
Yeah.
They can't change that.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop discriminating.
True.
So that's my hot take. Is that soon going to be politically incorrect to say?
I have to delete my tweet where I said I'll never date.
Listen, I am a queer woman of color,
Yes.
but I feel most persecuted for being a Gemini. That is the thing.
I'm a Gemini moon, so I'm there. I'm an Aries, but I'm a Gemini moon.
I love an Aries. Lady Gaga's an Aries.
Yeah, my girl.
Kanye and Trump are Gemini.
that checks out majorly. My niece is a Gemini, and she's 2 years old. She's one of the wildest girls I've ever met in my life. So
Yeah. I felt really associated with it because as a child, my mom was like, you had two completely different personalities. Sometimes you'd wake up and you'd be a terror. Like you'd ruin everyone's day and be scream and whatever. And other days you'd be like, hi, like, who wants
to play? We love.
Truth or dare?
Truth or dare, Maggie?
I have to do a dare, unfortunately.
Okay. Will you post the most recent photo in your camera roll to Twitter and caption it, big announcement?
I want to see what it is. Oh, shit. So I actually already posted this photo. It's a photo of my quiche in my trash.
Oh, what's before that?
My nail fell off last night.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Big announcement.
Oh my God, I feel so insecure when a nail falls out and I'm out.
Yeah, I did a
I'm always like,
night.
hey,
Yeah.
hey guys, what's up?
I walked on the stage. I was like, please don't say anything about my nail. And everybody was like, nobody looked at your hand.
Yeah.
So I just put big announcement.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I think that's great.
I blasted it out. My little nail without the nail looks so
I'm gonna go throw you a like.
Thank you so much. Now I do it to you, right? Truth or dare?
Mm-hmm. I'll start with the dare too.
Okay. I also want to do Twitter just because that's how we know each other, and I want you to look at like one of the last like couple tweets. I want you just to comment, what does this mean? on someone's tweet.
You
can pick like from the last couple people that have tweeted, except for me, obviously.
Okay. I'll do it to this tweet of Audrey's, Saint Audrey. I've had her on the podcast before. Her tweet says, I actually figured out who the Zodiac killer was ages ago. I just didn't want to make it like a whole thing.
What is this? That actually works so perfectly.
Yeah.
What does this mean? I see it. Why does that make me laugh so hard? Just because people, like, I feel like on Twitter, people will tweet like something, they'll be like, I went to the bathroom, and then someone's like, what does this mean? And you're like, well, what do you say? Like,
what is anything anyone is ever saying?
Exactly.
Okay, today specifically, the day we are recording this, I have not read that article, Bad Art Friend or whatever, that everyone is talking about. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I need to do homework to understand Twitter? I have to do homework. I don't want to do homework.
Is that the same thing as the kidney thing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh my God, someone retweeted you.
That's so stupid. Big announcement. Oh, Taddy. Thank you so much. Oh, it goes absolutely viral.
Mm-hmm. You blow up.
I guess 10,000 followers.
You get to go on Ellen for this.
Tell us about your hand.
Remember when back in the day when anyone who went viral got to go on Ellen?
Literally, that girl that burned off her hair went on Ellen. Do you remember that?
Yes. I remember some girl that I did high school theater with also burned off her hair, and she was like She was like crying and she's like, I don't even get to go on Ellen because someone already did this.
That girl started her own like curl company, like iron, like you can like one of those things that you put on your head. You ever seen them on TikTok? You wrap your hair around it and sleep in it. Yeah, she like has a company because she's like, this is what happened to me. I'm like, you found your life's destiny from going on Ellen and burning your hair.
That's like a Shark Tank universe sort of thing.
Big time. I don't know. I'm like I have to stop myself from giggling right now. That made me laugh so hard. Both of those tweets. I don't know. Twitter to me is just like so insane. One of the most insane places you could be.
Oh my God. Once I tweeted this thing that was like just a screenshot of like my hi text to my friends that was like checking my clear skin privilege. Like you guys are white, but I have clear skin, and you know, like your acne is just reparations for me or whatever. And then I like posted that screenshot and someone like DM'd me and was like, wow, you're really being mean to people who are unattractive here. Like, I don't support this. I'm unfollowing now. Like, it's the content of someone's character that matters. And I was like,
holy shit. You're like, back off, calm down. This is a joke.
Oh my God. It was crazy. It was really crazy.
I just tweeted like, which I thought was just like a simple joke. It was like me in 6th grade, like overweight, getting bullied. My school, like, sorry about that, girl. Like, can you climb up this rope in front of the whole school though? You never like did you do that? And people like someone was like, stop trauma dumping. And then some other guy was like, some fitness bro came at me hard. He's like, so all the other kids like, or you should get an advantage because you don't eat right and you didn't eat right as a child. And someone commented that like, well, her parents probably fed her. And I deleted it because I was like, I absolutely am not dealing with any of this fucking insanity.
Oh my God. Well, they're debating about whether it was your fault or your parents' fault I did do that. Oh my God.
Like, grow up. And then I look at the bros, the fitness bros tweets, and his last tweet was like at Chipotle, like, this is how you wrap a burrito. Nice try. Like, I want to speak to someone immediately.
Honestly, people who use Twitter like that, I'm sure they get a lot out of it. You know, like if all you do is just tag companies and like, what, this is a problem. I'm sure you get so much free shit out of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that's where they are. And they're like,
Kim Kardashian, I'm going to tweet at you.
My Skims, I need 10 more. There's a hole in
my Skims are disappearing for some reason. Are they magical? Do they disappear? Okay, truth or dare.
Okay, let's go truth this time.
What's the worst advice you've ever given someone?
The worst advice? Oh my God.
Either intentionally or unintentionally, but
that's a good question. I think I want to say, like, I feel like my instinct is to go with like in comedy, like I'm a big person of like, just do it, go for it, like just try it. And I don't know, like, especially in improv, I was like, you have to just do a million shows. You have to like,
yeah. Then
I feel like I would tell people that I genuinely thought were bad. I'd be like, yeah, get up there and do it. And then I'm like, yeah, am I a bad person? But then I'm like, maybe I think they're bad, but someone else won't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, yes, get up there. And then they're like, everyone's like, why does this?
Okay, but what kind of bad is it? Is it like, just like
unfunny?
Okay, but is it unfunny and like uncomfortable unfunny? Or like just not really interesting topics to you?
I feel like I'm like specifically talking improv, like people that are just like, they just can't do it. Like they just are up there and they are struggling, and no matter how many times they do it, and then they'll be like, what do you think? And you're like, you gotta keep trying. Like, because I'm not gonna I can't be a dream crusher, but I'm also giving that advice, I think. Not that I'm coming across like a million people every day that I'm like, you are amazing. Like, I just feel like it's happened sometimes where I'm like, damn.
The other night I went to a comedy show. My roommate was performing and everyone was really great except this one guy. And he was just really like, everything he was saying, I was just like, it was never offensive, but it always felt like it was almost offensive.
On the border.
And he was just like really uncomfortable. And after the show, we were just chatting with the host, and stuff like that. And this guy comes up to her and like, do you have any advice for me? And she's like, I think you should like have a couple drinks before you perform. And something about that was so funny to me. Like something about that. She's like, yeah, just get drunk before you do your bad comedy. So
that's what I need. That is good. That is good advice. Yeah. And from my bad advice, you gave me good advice. I need to be like, you know what? Have fun, have a couple drinks. Cause this isn't, and then
I think improv is also just, you can be so funny and be horrible at improv.
That's true. But also people that are bad at improv but funny, like they still always make me laugh because like they're just like fucking around. There are people that people that are very serious about improv but also unfunny that like get up there and they're like trying to be like grounded, 2-person scene, and you can just tell that they're like, it just can't. And a lot of improv is so bad. Like, yeah. But then when you're bad and it's bad, like, ooh.
Improv is really, there's a lot of range.
There's a lot of range.
Yeah.
You know, don't come and ask me if you should do improv. I'm not going to crush your dreams. Okay, truth or dare.
I'll also do a truth. I'm just a big copycat.
No, I think it's fun to do one of each. What is the last, and you can do like, what is the last lie you told or white lie?
I told last night, my roommate, I told him that we were going to make dinner together, but then I was at work and my boss was like, you should like, we'll all get to Kaya, which is this delicious Mexican place in LA. And I had already bought it and then I had purchased it, paid for it my own money. And then my roommate texted me and was like, so what should we make for dinner tonight? And I was like, my boss bought me dinner. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, especially it's like you wanted something good and the opportunity was up. That's okay.
Yeah.
And your roommate will have dinner with you another time.
Yeah. And we did sit together when I got back and watch Bachelor in Paradise together, which
nice.
Crazy, but
I haven't gotten into the Bachelor world, but I know I would be addicted if I did.
See, I got into it at age 14 when my English teacher, who I had a crush on, would always do the vocab words in sentences about The Bachelor. Like, she would always give examples. And, like, they'd always just randomly be about The Bachelor. Like, that's just her funny little way of, like, making them interesting and fun.
Oh, my God.
And so I was like, I have to watch so I can know what she's talking about. And so I started, and there's a few seasons that I haven't watched in between. But
wow,
I know a lot.
Wow.
I know a lot. It's one of my like weirdest things that I'm like really weirdly knowledgeable about.
Yes, yeah.
One of my straight male friends, I bachelor pilled him by making him watch Bachelor in Paradise. And he, like, even when he couldn't come to the viewings, he would do the homework and watch it on Hulu. And so I was like, wow, like, you know what? Like, he's in it now.
He's in. You got him. So what did you call it? Bachelor pilled?
Yeah, bachelor pilled.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bachelor pill myself. Can I do that?
Yeah. You can bachelor pill yourself. I think there's also, I listened to this podcast called Game of Roses, which analyzes The Bachelor like a professional sport.
Whoa.
And that's just how I like to watch it. Like, I like to watch it like they're players in a game and they're doing what they got to do to win. And what winning means is a multitude of things. Either you get engaged at the end or you leave with a ton of Instagram followers, or like,
yes.
You know, winning can mean different things to different people, but winning.
Wow. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So yeah. Would you like to do one last little
truth or dare? Yeah. Let's do dare again.
Okay. Do you live with anyone? Like, do you have roommates?
I have a studio.
Okay. Do you have like someone that you frequently collaborate with in Chicago?
Yes.
Can you text them a really long and emotional like thing of being like, I hate to do this to you, but I decided I'm gonna move to Austin, Texas.
Yes, I'll text them right now. My friend Parker. We do a lot of little videos together. So what should I do? I should just be like, did I tell you? I didn't tell you this yet.
I didn't tell you this yet because I was worried what you were going to say. but I have to do what's best for me. I gotta go my own way. Wow, that was really High School Musical of me. Gotta go my own way.
I feel like he's gonna be like, because we just talked like the 20 minutes ago, or like before the podcast. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" we can go to yours and maybe he'll respond in the.
Okay.
But if not, I'll send you it.
Okay.
Truth or dare?
I'll also do a dare. They're more fun.
Yes. I kind of want you to call somebody.
Okay. Who should I call and what should I say?
You could pick the person, and I think you should be like, "I'm outside." Can you do that? Have you done that before?
No. But
I want you to call someone and be like, "Hey, I'm outside," and then they'll be like, "What?" And then you can be like, and then you can eventually just go like, "I'm kidding."
okay, I'll call my friend who we were talking about pranks last night. Actually, she was here and she lives in LA, and she would believe that I was outside her house.
All right, let's do that.
Hello?
Hi, I'm outside.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Come on.
Hi. I don't have time to come up, but I. Okay, yeah, I'm not there. I'm just ranking you.
You lose. Bad prank.
Yeah, you're right. It was a bad prank.
I give your prank like a B-.
Thank you. That's my prank. Thank you.
Where I'm recording Pillow Fight right now, and I was dared to do that.
Bad prank. Like, you did fine, but I would give it a B-.
Hey, that still passes. I'll take it.
Maggie says that still passes. She'll take it.
Okay, get back to work.
Okay. Bye.
Quit fucking around.
Goodbye.
I love you.
Love you too. When she was like, "Come up," I was like, "What do I say?"
I just thought that she was like, "Oh, okay."
Because usually I would give some warning.
Oh,
Yeah.
Parker didn't respond. I want to try my friend Garrett and see if he responds.
Okay, please. I want one of them to respond to you.
He's-
Maybe he's just so shocked. What did you say exactly?
I said, I didn't want to tell you this yet because I was too sad to say it, but I'm moving to Austin, Texas next month. Heart emoji, cry emoji.
That's good.
Okay, red. Here we go. All right. Not typing. Let's see. You're going to read it and you're not going to say anything? I'll kill you. Come on.
I don't know why I picked Austin, Texas.
I don't know. This is fun. Isn't it the new, like, wait, dude. Congrats. That's so cool.
Well, now you know. He would be happy for you if you were to go.
That's so nice. He was like, wait, dude, that's so cool. What the fuck?
Wow.
That's a good friend because I think if like he did that to me, I would do question mark. Let's see what he just said something.
Maggie.
He just had a voice memo of my name. Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, we did it. We got it.
Wow. That was amazing. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. This was like a little sleepover. I loved it.
Yeah. Do you have anything that you want the listeners to know before we go?
Just know that I'm alive and I'm here, and I want you to follow me on if you want to, but no pressure. It's at Saggy Splinters.
Yeah. You can see the nail picture.
You can see it. Yes.
Maggie's in Chicago. Do you have any shows coming up?
I'm doing these two big shows called the Cosmic Lavender Country Show at the Hideout, the 29th and 30th of October. So come to that. Yes.
Wow. Spooky. I love that. Love that.
I know, a little spooky show.
That's so exciting. Anyway, okay. Thank you so much for listening. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.
Pillow Fight is a production by me, Yamini Nambimadom with music by Greer Baxter.